Vamos a checar las respuestas. Supposedly you have read this. Ya han leído esto. Supposedly. You need to. You must. ¿Vale? If you haven't read, please read it because we're going to check the answers. The questions were like, why is their sport amazing? Is it also their job? Do they do it on land, at sea, or in the air? Do they do the sport in these places? What have they done? Give examples. Which countries and places have they been to? Have they received any awards, premios? Have they received any awards? What? Have they been injured or ill? If so, what happened? Have they ever met the queen? Which person do you most admire and why? No, number 8 is more personal. It's more opinion about you, no? So the answers would be these ones. For example, for Gary Connery, the number 1 answer is like flying. It's also his job, no? And he does this activity in the air. He's flown free through the air, 18 miles per hour, and landed without parachute. He's jumped from the Eiffel Tower at the London Eye from inside. His work in films. He played Queen Elizabeth when he flew into Olympic Stadium. Yeah, he's done lots of activities, no? As you can see, he's flown, he's jumped, he's worked. Number 4, he has been to France, he's been to the UK, and more countries they are not mentioned, but number 5, no. Number 6, no. And number 7, he played the queen, but it doesn't say if he met her or not. Probably yes, no, probably yes. He had the opportunity to say hello to the queen. Next number, Line Cox, the answers for Line Cox, it's a long distance and in cold water is also her job, no? She's a swimmer. She's just been in the sea, at the sea. She's twice held the record for the fastest swimmer. So she swam across the English Channel. She swam the Bering Strait, el Estrecho de Bering, the Bering, in 2 hours, 5 minutes. She swam 1.22 miles in the Antarctic. She swam around the Cape of Good and Hope and the Strait of Magellan. Or Magellan, I'm not sure about that. She's been to France, she's been to Alaska, she's been to Russia, to Chile, to Africa, South Africa. And number 5, she twice held the record for the fastest swimming across the English Channel. And number 6, yes, she has had serious heart illnesses. Enfermedades del corazón, ¿no? Heart illnesses son enfermedades del corazón. Number 7, she hasn't met the queen yet. No ha conocido, bueno, ya no pudo conocerla porque ya se murió. She never met the queen. The answers for Robbie Sean, he explores underground caves. He's a photographer, no? He has taken photos throughout his work, throughout his job. He has taken photos. Number 2, on land, under land también, underground, se puede decir underground, debajo de la tierra. He's traveled in the world, around the world with his camera. He's taking photos and his photos have appeared in many books. He has worked on TV series. He's been to Austria, China, Borneo, Mexico. He's been to Papua New Guinea. He has received many national and international awards thanks to his photographs. And yes, his leech got into his eye and took 2 days to remove. Leech sanguijuela. Yeah, imagine a leech got into your eye. It's very dangerous, no? And number 7, no. Finally, we have the last person, Karen Darkey. And I think she's done most dangerous things than them because she is paralytic. She's paralytic. She can't move her legs. So she's a cyclist, a triathlete, an adventurer, despite being paralyzed. So she's had accidents because of that. It's her job. Number two, on land and at the sea, on both, on land and the sea. And she's won medals at the Paralympics. She's crossed Greenland, 372-mile ice cap sitting on skis. She's kayak from Canada to Alaska. She's hand cycled over the Himalayas. She has climbed the Mount Blanc and the Matterhorn and the hand cycle, ski, and she swam in the length of Japan. No, she's been to Greenland, to Canada, Alaska. She's been to Nepal, to Switzerland, to Japan, to Brazil. No, she has won medals. No, she won the medal, the silver medal at the London Paralympics. She won a gold medal in Rio Paralympics Games, and she received the MBE. It's a it's a like a prize, like an award for the Queen, no, for the royal. Number 6, yes, she had fall from a rock climbing in 1992, which left her paralyzed, no? And yes, she has met the Queen. Okay. Okay, so those were the answers for this exercise. Yeah, remember, it's important to practice your reading. Yeah, especially that we didn't have the opportunity, unfortunately, to read together this part. Ya no tuvimos la oportunidad de leerlo juntos. Vale. Okay, so we are going to watch a video. This video is related to your exam because it's about experiences. As you can see, these people have done many experiences. For example, he's flown into the sky with a wingsuit. She swam in rivers and seas. He's been to caves. No, he's been to caves. He's taken photographs, and she's hand cycle, or she's swam as well, me parece. She swam. Yeah. She's been very brave. No, she's been very brave because imagine her situation is a little bit vulnerable. I think she's been the strongest. No, she's been the strongest because of what she has done. Todo lo que ha hecho. Yeah. Okay. So pay attention to the video because we're going to answer an activity related to the video. Yeah, we're going to answer an activity related to the video. You can take notes if you want, because they are going to mention something related, like you can use in your exam, in your oral exam.
I've lived in Germany before. I lived in Frankfurt for a year. I really like Germany because the people are really kind, the food's good, and the culture is really interesting.
Well, I've lived and worked in Germany and Portugal and the UK. I lived in Germany for 3 years and I met my husband there, and I met him in 2002. And we got married in 2004, and then we decided to go and live in Portugal for a year, and after that, in 2005, we came back to the UK.
I lived in Australia, in Melbourne, for 10 months. I liked Melbourne because the city was easy to get around. I liked the lifestyle and the culture.
I've lived in Canada, Scotland, and England. I was born in Ontario, in Canada, and when I was 6, we moved to Glasgow, in Scotland. And when I was 9, we moved down to London.
I'm in a band. and we have played festivals all over the world, in Japan, Europe and America. We went to Japan in April, and we played 4 or 5 gigs, and the last gig was a festival in Sendai, and there were thousands of people there. It was a really great experience. Loved it.
I've been backstage at a very big music festival called Download, and it's where lots of heavy metal bands play their music to a large crowd of people. My friend is in one of those bands, and he invited me to come along. I stood backstage with them, and I filmed them playing on my mobile phone, and it was really loud. Hi, man, on the stage, Download, look at that, mad.
I've scuba dived about 20 times. I've scuba dived in Australia, the Great Barrier Reef, and in Egypt, in the Red Sea. And I really enjoyed Egypt. There was lots of nice fish to see, lots of interesting coral. The water was warm, and it wasn't too busy.
I've travelled around Africa with 2 close friends. It was about 3 years ago. We went to Zimbabwe first. It was really good, but it was quite dangerous when we went there. My favourite part of the trip was an elephant ride in Botswana.
I've tried bungee jumping. I did it when I was in South Africa, travelling. It was very frightening, but exciting at the same time. The feeling's difficult to describe, but it was an amazing experience.
I've eaten crocodile tail. It was at a hotel in Zimbabwe when I was 12. And it was kind of like fish mixed with chicken. It was weird.
I have eaten camel. It was at Ayers Rock in Australia, and I was on a trip, and we cooked a camel curry.
The strangest thing I've ever eaten is sheep's brains. I ate them when I was in Marrakesh in Morocco, and they were very oily and they didn't taste very nice.
I haven't eaten many strange things. I've eaten mussels, which I think look really strange, but I didn't like them at all.
I have worked in some amazing places. I worked for a short time in Canada, where the daytime temperature reached -30. At night, nobody went out. I have spent time in Antarctica on a research ship where the nighttime temperatures were greater than -40 centigrade, and the daytime temperatures were -39.
I've worked as a volunteer in schools in India and Nepal. We taught drama and we weren't paid, but we worked for 6 weeks. We visited about 6 different places. We went to Delhi, Varanasi, Lucknow, Kathmandu and Bakshi Talab. We worked with street children in Delhi. They have really difficult lives, but after doing the drama lessons, they were really happy, and it was really nice to see that.
I have flown many times, but I am very scared of flying. My husband has booked tickets to Prague 3 times. Each time I have made it to the airport, but not onto the aeroplane. I have tried a fear of flying course. I've been to the doctor, but nothing can help.
I have never been to a music festival. I live in a town called Reading, and there is a very famous music festival there every year, but strangely I have never been to that festival.
I've never been to Russia. I want to take the train, I want to take the Trans-Siberian Express across Russia to Mongolia and China, and I want to go to Red Square and see the Kremlin, and I want to go to St. Petersburg to see all the art treasures.
I play ice hockey for our local team. We've played all over the UK, but we've never played in North America. The best teams are in the United States and Canada, and one day I want to play there.
I'm a vegan, so I don't eat meat or fish. I've never eaten meat or fish, so I don't know what it tastes like.
I've just failed my driving test. I took 40 lessons before the test, but I still failed.
I've never scuba dived in Thailand, but I've heard from other people that it's a really nice place to dive. There's lots of nice fish to see again, and the waters are nice and clear and warm.
Okay, so now that we have approximately 7 minutes video, what things have these people done in his life? Let's see if you remember, what things have these people done in their life? What activities, what things have they done?
She always to the end.
Some of the people travel to another countries.
So they travel to other countries. No, they have travel. Yes, what else have they done? Hi.
Ay, teacher, no se ve por el color del libro. Ah, ya.
They've traveled to other countries.
They
Hello?
have met other persons.
They have met other people.
I think one Mary. One of the people married.
So she's been married for years. So she's been married for years. Correct. What else? They mentioned several activities, eh? They take notes. Have you taken notes? Have you taken notes?
Some live in different places.
Some
live in different places.
Some have lived in different places, okay? Remember, we are using present perfect. Ya chequé su examen, eh? It's all about perfect. It's all about present perfect. What else? Hello, hello. Hi. How do you say han comido cosas raras?
They have
ate different food.
They have what? I didn't hear the verb.
Ate.
Ya vi que no se saben los verbos. They have
Eaten? They have eat.
eaten.
They have eaten.
They have eaten what?
exotic
Different
food.
weird food.
Exotic meat, no? Camel, they've eaten camel, they've eaten
Sheep brain.
crocodile's tail, brain, sheep brain, cerebro. De
Chapulín.
¿Ah?
Chapulines. Chapulines. Es que no sé cómo se dice.
¿Dijeron chapulines here in the video?
No.
No, yeah, you are inventing, que you've eaten maybe, but in the video they've eaten camel meat, they've eaten sheep's brains, they've eaten crocodile's tail, they've eaten mussels, mejillones, mussels.
One, I think, do the, how do I say this?
Is what?
Driving through our exam for driving.
She's failed a driving test. She's failed at driving tests. Yeah. She has failed. Ha reprobado. She has failed.
They traveled around Zimbabwe.
One person has traveled around Zimbabwe, yes. Okay. We're going to answer the exercise related to the videos because it is related to present perfect. También está relacionado con present perfect. Just give me 1 second. Okay, you can see here. Becky, do you remember Becky? So Becky like the people but not the food, or Becky like food and the people? First or the second?
People would know the food.
People but not the food, yeah, do you agree?
I think, yeah.
What about Katie? Met her husband in Germany or Portugal?
Portugal. Portugal.
Portugal?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Germany.
Yes. She is living Germany.
She's living in Portugal, but he didn't mention about his husband in Portugal.
Yes.
So he didn't mention. So he met his husband in Germany. Sophie, what about Sophie?
The second.
Stressful?
No, the second is.
The second? Ah, okay, the second. What about Stuart? He has played concerts in Japan, Europe, and
America.
America. Okay. Marlon has been to a music concert or has played. He's the last person.
Has played, no?
Has played? It's not the
Has
same as
played.
Stuart, eh? It's not the same. It's the next person.
Hi, Marlon, on the stage, download, look at that, mad.
So he has played or he has been?
He has been.
He has been to, let's see if you were correct. Yes, solamente aquí, the first one, Becky, like German.
I've lived in Germany before. I lived in Frankfurt for a year. I really like Germany because the people are really kind, the food's good, and the culture is really interesting.
So, people and food, exactly.
Food.
Okay, so next part, please. Just give me 1 second. Okay, next part. Aileen. Aileen says there were. Por ahí me faltaron mencionar. She has done scuba diving, so she's scuba.
Teacher, what is scuba?
Scuba diving, for example, if you go to the beach, if you go to Cancun, to Tulum, you can enter into the water and do scuba diving and with a tank, oxygen tank, and your visors, yeah, and your scuba dive, get under the water with the proper equipment.
Okay.
Yes.
Lots of.
Lots of? Okay. So Gemma enjoy
Riding an elephant, no?
Riding an elephant.
Nicole, didn't enjoy or enjoy? Bungee jumping.
Enjoyed.
Enjoy?
I think it is enjoy, I think.
Stuart ate crocodile tail at friend's house or a hotel?
Hotel.
Hotel? Okay. In Zimbabwe. Okay. Sophie.
Ate camel curry in a restaurant, I
In
think.
a
In a
restaurant.
restaurant or hell-made camel curry? Which one, the first or the second? The first or the second? The first?
Yes, the first.
Okay, Jenny.
Didn't like.
Or
the
didn't
result.
like? Didn't like?
Yes.
Sí, if you were correct. Almost, casi. Solamente aquí, not too many people. There were not too many people. Yes, so next activity. Let's see. Can you read, please, Andy? ¿Está Andy?
Yes, teacher. Brainy has worked on reach, the first,
The
no
first,
sé
you
cómo se
think?
pronuncia.
Research? Yeah, cruise or research? Research es como investigación, yeah? Cruise is more touristic. Number two, please, Michelle. Hasta Michelle. Number two, please, Marlene.
Drama.
Yeah, but can you read the whole sentence, please?
Drama.
Can you read the whole sentence?
Jenny Tong in the children drama.
Okay. Yeah, do you agree? Drama?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Denise, Malia.
Malia has to brag 3 times. Been.
Been has been to Prague. Malia is the Indian girl, la Hindu. Are you sure? She has been or she has tried? ¿Ha intentado o ha ido?
Try to go to. Try to go.
Try to.
Prague.
No.
No? So she has been?
Es que sí fue, ¿no?
Are you sure?
Según, es que no me acuerdo. Según
Don't
yo sí fue
remember.
con su esposo.
To the airport.
True.
Only because she's afraid of heights, of planes. Next, please, Richard. Who won? Only read the sentence.
Wants to travel across Russia by train. I think it's
Caroline? Yeah, Caroline? Okay. Next, please, Alfonso. ¿No está Alfonso?
Yes, aquí estoy. Marlon, hockey team, I'm played in the UK.
In the UK? Are you sure? He's from the UK, eh? He's from England. ¿Le dejamos así? ¿Ya? We leave it like that?
Not is the second.
Is not the second? Okay, maybe. Natalie, Jenny.
Okay, Jenny has had poetry driving lessons.
Yeah, do you agree?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. Next, please, Jimena. Aileen.
Aileen has scuba dived in Thailand.
Yeah. I'm sure.
No.
No, that's okay, no worries. Do you agree? Let's see if you were correct. 6 or 7. So the last one only was incorrect. She knows people who have scuba dive, yeah, in Thailand. Okay, perfect. So can we open our books? I was checking your exam and the last page is not coming, but it's good that you have the practice here. Vocabulary and speaking, expressions with take and get, que vieron de hecho en el reading. That's why it's important to read the text or having read the text. We have some example here. He has taken pictures of the deepest caves, no? So he has taken, it means he has photographed, right? This swim took just 2 hours and 5 minutes. Took when we talk about the time, so the time lasted. She got into the water. What is got into? Got into means enter. Got into. And finally, we have the sea gets cold enough to kill a person. Gets cold, gets better, get plus adjective means becomes. O también puede ser feel, ¿no? So all of these expressions, they go with different verbs. No podemos decir, por ejemplo, get photo, yeah. Normalmente decimos take a photo. No podemos decir get 2 hours. Para el tiempo decimos it takes me 1 hour to get home, to be at home, yeah. No podemos decir take into the water. It's got into the water, go into the sea, go into the river. We cannot say the sea takes cold, no, que no significa becomes or feels. Entonces, yeah, certain expressions go with
Teacher,
certain verbs.
what is lasted?
Lasted, duró. We talk about the time. Lasted.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, we have more expressions here, so please try to match the expressions with take or get. Take or get. So please classify with pencil because we're going to correct. I'm going to show you the answers. Les voy a mostrar las respuestas. ¿Vale? Okay, guys, so I'll show you the answers. Here, take. So all the expressions go with take. Take a test, take off your clothes, or your coat. Yeah, take off your coat. When we refer to take off, is any item of your clothes, no? Take place. It is in that place, no? For example, the next Olympic Games are going to take place in France, no? In London, no, pardon, in Paris, France. Take a long time. No, it takes me a long time to get here to the class. Take it easy. Yeah, relax. Get very wet, get better soon. When someone is sick, we say that, no, get better soon. Que te mejores, no? Get home late, get ready, get married, get on and get off the bus, subirse, bajarse del autobús o de la ruta, get a lot of emails, no? Normally we get a lot of emails from Gmail. And finally, get bored, okay?
Teacher, get wet.
Get very wet. For example, if it's a rainy day, if it's raining heavily, what happens? And if you don't have an umbrella, si no tienes tu umbrella, you get very wet. Te mojas. Okay, can you connect again so I can give you instructions?